The Return is just another attempt of mine to get a sort of post-punk, up-tempo track onto an album of ours. I had this melody in my head for literally years, and I've been trying to sort of force this melody into other songs, and finally I said, you know what, I just have to make the song based around this melody, and this is the hook, this is the chorus.
Pete brought the idea to us, and it was just this bass and drums, this kind of loop that he came up with, and originally it was like this stock Logic drum loop with cymbal crashes and open hi-hat, and I brought it into Pro Tools when we were working up the demo. Well, he already had a demo, but I brought it into Pro Tools and like chopped it up for the tempo that we wanted, and then we were kind of just keeping that, and we were going to keep that for the longest time. And then I started laying some digital drums underneath, and then one day I muted them, and it was just the digital drums, which was so much cleaner. And I feel like that's what really brought the song to life. I mean, it was really good before that, but then I remember I sent it to the guys, and I was like, yo, check this out. And it was just like, you could just hear everything else that was going on that we built up around it, and it just sounded so much better. And I feel like the song really took off from there.
I think we did a good job on this song of using the guitars more so than any other song on the album to create this atmosphere. And what we've done is, from Pete's original idea, it definitely had it had a darker vibe going on to it, but then we used the guitars throughout the song to just create this more playful vibe, where it gives it that like dancey feel, which is cool, and it's a little different for us, different from the other songs on the album, and you just get this energy from it where it's really it's good energy. Instead of just dark energy, it's a good balance.
I can't wait to play The Return again. We've only played it one time live, and it was honestly one of my favorite experiences being on stage. It was just a really cool, sort of dark and dancey vibe going on in the crowd. Maybe it was the fact that the sound guy hit the strobe lights. I don't know, it could have just been that.
One of the coolest parts, I think, in The Return is there's this drum fill that we put in right after the bridge, like going into the last chorus, and Pete and I recorded it on his kid's first act drum set. It's like the cheapest piece of shit drum set you'd ever see, but I'm still trying to start to get into is like the field recording and using weird stuff to make sounds. You could just manipulate sounds with pedals and all this stuff, and plug in. So I was like, Pete, bring that over. We're gonna mess around. And then one night we just started. We played the drum fill on it, and then I recorded that on a little recorder, and then I imported it into Pro Tools, and then we chopped that up and made the roll, and it sounds sick. It's just like this crazy distorted mess that you'll hear right before, and then we chopped it up a little and kept some of the stuff towards the end. It was fucking awesome.